Welcome back to WagerTalk.com. I'm Ralph Michaels, and we're talking NFL action. We're going to the AFC West. These teams are tied for either first, second, or third. Three-way tie. They're all 6-6. We're talking Oakland at Kansas City. Who takes the lead in the AFC West?
I think Kansas City. I mean, they're supposed to, right? They're at home. They're favored. Oakland's tough. I wanted to root for them because they were coming to Las Vegas, right? And there's this rumor that they were getting good last year. And then the Rams went to Los Angeles, and that's supposed to be where I'm from and who I'm supposed to root for. So I've had this weird kind of Oakland, feels like fake bandwagon, whatever. So I'm going to be rooting for Oakland, whether or not I'm actually a Raiders fan. I don't know yet. I'll let people know once I figure it out. But I'm shocked at how far Kansas City's dropped off, and I know that they were really good early offensively, especially against really poor defenses, and then the Pats defense, which was just crazy weird at the start of the year. And people are saying this is who the Chiefs are. I think there's something in between that is who the Chiefs should be. They should get this one. If this is one of those where they lose this game, you consider probably not as extreme as firing Andy Reid, but figuring out like what happened this season. And so this is a massive one, I think, for Kansas City. I don't know what Marco likes in this game. If I had to bet at 3.5, 4, I think are the numbers out there, I'd probably just lay the points with Kansas City here and hope for the best.
Oakland 31-30 in the first game, 930 yards. That's unmanageable the way these teams are playing late. We saw KC move the ball against the Jets, still didn't get the win done. Is that enough to turn them around?
Oh, the offense did get going. I just want to, ask Preston. I mean, he said he might be rooting for the Raiders because they're coming to Vegas. He might become an L.A. Ram fan.
I'm just waiting to see.
He's from L.A. Okay, there's another L.A. team. You're not even considering the Chargers.
They don't count.
Wow, man, they just get disrespected all over.
Sorry, San Diego.
So you're doing what you used to talk about, the people that jumped off the UCLA bandwagon onto the USC bandwagon to jump on the Rams instead of the Chargers?
The difference is this, and I know now Johnny's going to get mad we're wasting time on a video. I've never had an NFL team because when I grew up and watched football, there was no teams in Los Angeles. So it's tough for me to really even pick one and feel like I do about the Lakers and Dodgers just because it's not, genuine.
I have the Browns. It's not always fun.
That's true. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse.
You look at this one and the Chiefs, I mean, they start out 5-0, and people had them, going to the Super Bowl.
The best team in the NFL.
Yeah, they beat New England the opening night of the season and then it was my Pittsburgh Steelers that gave them their first loss, and then that is all the Steeler games are, physical games. Kansas City was in a huge disadvantage the following week because they had to come back off that Pittsburgh game and play on the road on a Thursday night at Oakland, and that's when the crazy 5 extra plays at the end of the game, with the flags for Oakland to finally get the win. So I'm looking at it, and I know the wheels have fallen off the Chiefs, but even in that horrible spot, they should have beaten Oakland in the first meeting. I think they get the revenge here. I like the fact, as you pointed out, they got the offense going last week. Alex Smith had a good game. They jumped out 14-0 in that game against the Jets, and I thought they were going to just cruise over the Jets, and the Jets fought their way back and win the game. I agree with Preston. The seat's going to get very hot for Andy Reid if they lose this game after a 5-0 start. And it's not only a 5-0 start, the rest of the division, San Diego started 0.
And a 4-game lead, right?
Yeah. It was ridiculous. So if it could be the last, you hate to see a guy like Andy Reid get fired, but I mean, they haven't got there. They had a guy in Kansas City several years back that had good winning records and couldn't win in the playoffs, and they got rid of him, and boy, did they ever regret that with Schottenheimer. Andy Reid's going into the same mode. I'm taking Kansas City here. I think they get the job done. The Raiders' offense concerns me. We know the defense is bad, but they were supposed to live on their offense this year with Derek Carr coming back from the injury net. The offense has been inconsistent this year, all year. And last week, again, that wasn't a stellar performance against the Giants, who were starting Geno Smith. I'll take Kansas City.
Yeah, 1-4 on the road their last 5. The only win when they went to Miami playing a team that had absolutely no offense either. So Marco's best bet on the Kansas City Chiefs to take first place in the AFC West, get revenge over the Raiders. And folks, remember, the best deal in all of sports, every Tuesday, WagerTalk.com. The hottest handicapper, his top play, just $2, WagerTalk.com. And remember, hit the thumbs up like button on all of our videos. Tons of bowl videos coming up next week. You don't want to miss any of them. Again, the like button, thumbs up, share it with your friends and family. WagerTalk.com.